Now there's this economy that's based on data instead of, oil or widgets, and you are that input. So think about if GM, for example, didn't have to pay any money for the steel that it used to build its cars. Think about what the profit margins would be. Think about that business model. That's the business model that big tech uses. You are a free data input. Now, that also creates, I think, a real fundamental problem in the free market economy. Because if you go back to Adam Smith, father of modern capitalism, he would have said that you needed three things for a market economy to function properly. You need equal access to data and information. You need transparency on both sides of a transaction. So when you're in a market, you and both the buyer and the seller need to understand what's being exchanged. You also need a shared moral framework. Now, you can say that none of those things is in play right now. When you're doing a free search or using a social media app or really any kind of anything you do on your phone, you're paying in data. You're not paying in dollars. Now, you don't know how much that data is worth, but it's worth a lot. And there are economists that are starting to put different measures on that. The point is, it's not a transparent transaction. And this starts to get us into other areas like why the big tech firms are under pressure now to, say, disclose political advertising. This is all part of the black box problem where the companies themselves understand the transaction, but everybody else around them, the users, the other companies that may be doing commerce on their platforms, doesn't have that equal access to information. And that means that the market is not functioning properly. And that's one of the reasons I think that you've seen greater and greater concentration of corporate power in just a few companies.